Good morning. This is Dr. Timothy Scott back here at LifePoint Medical. It is July the 13th of 2021. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I'm certainly doing well, I think. We're doing good this morning. Let's talk about COVID to begin with. We have no new cases in COVID overnight. We have a total of 1,595. And I'm anxious to have that number just stay there and not go any further. I am getting questions, and there is some issues, I think, with the Delta variant going around, and it looks like it's kicked up in some of the metropolitan areas. I'm still not too worried about it, okay, but we still just need to realize that we're still in peril a little bit with this virus going around. And we did have a few days ago, we had a positive COVID. We've only had one in the last month, I think. So it's still lingering around. So we want to just be cautious, and certainly if you've been vaccinated, good. And if you're in peril, in other words, you have a lot of medical problems going on and you have not been vaccinated, okay, you need to be careful. I still think you can succumb to this illness if all the stars line up right. And I feel better about it because we have such a low positive rate, but I still don't think we're out of the woods. Okay, let's talk about today. I want to reiterate one of the functions we have in here in the office, which is, I think, the most valuable, or one of the most valuable things we do, and it's your annual wellness visit. And it's not what we think it is, or what you might think it is. It is a visit that you come in, and it's mostly administrative. There's hardly any physical exam part of it, at least with Medicare, there's not. And we go through an exhaustive list of sanctioned preventive care stuff. In other words, things that have been identified by the government and by all these panels and by the insurance companies and the people that have all the money and everything about what's effective and what's not effective when it comes to screening people. And I know it can be very confusing, and we can't do every single thing on everybody because that wouldn't be right either. But there's certain categories of people at certain times in their life where we know they benefit from preventive care or wellness services. For instance, colonoscopies have been shown, or at least screening for colon cancer has been shown to actually be beneficial to people who are 45 and over. It used to be 50, it's changed to 45. I'm sure that change was made with great scrutiny, and with the idea that we would capture more opportunities to save people's lives. So the annual wellness visit, we just kind of go through all of those things, and we try to do what's right. Now, we only did about 500 wellness visits last year, and we have quite a significant more patients than just 500 in our practice. So we need to do a better job of getting people to have annual wellness visits, and I want you to help us. If you haven't had your annual wellness visit, your insurance company wants us to do it every year, and they'll pay us to do it every year. But you got to let us know too, and we're cross-checking everything, and I'm running reports all the time to see who hasn't and who has their annual wellness visit. So we're trying to help you on our end, but if you know you haven't had your annual wellness visit and you know it's due, then we call us and we'll get you set up with that. I do make a difference in people's lives when I do the annual wellness visits. Not all the time, not 100%. There's a lot of healthy people out there. But man, every once in a while, somebody comes through and we do a wellness on them and we catch something. And it's always extremely gratifying for me when I catch something at an early stage and I'm able to divert the patient going through the full course of a bad disease. And I can't stop that all the time, and I know that. However, it really is, to me, the most gratifying part of this is when I see something coming and I fix it and I mediate it or help you fix it and mediate it. It's just a wonderful thing, and that's what I'm always trying to do. So use that to your advantage. Use me to your advantage. Use us here at LifePoint Medical to your advantage to keep you out of harm's way. All right, and you can do that through the annual wellness visit, and for the most part, it is taken care of. If you do not have insurance, we have a special deal for you where it involves 2 visits and all the labs you need, and part of that is that annual wellness visit. We just plug that into that, and it's reasonably priced, and it's about the best deal you can find for the services that you get. All right, everybody have a wonderful day. Don't forget about Place of Hope. If you're interested in it, ask me. I'll tell you all about it. Otherwise, you have a wonderful day, and call us if you need us.